Previously on a 100-line Last Defense Academy, Takumi is stunned to find out he had slept through an entire day, as did all the other students, except Shoma, suspecting perhaps sedatives were present in their food at the barbecue. The other concern they wake up to was finding all the food supply had been set on fire. Ato quickly delegates teams for finding replacement food. Non-fighters search the school grounds, fighters split into two groups and search outside. Before the search party leaves, Takumi tells the group about the apparition he has seen on multiple accounts and suspects they might have something to do with the series of unfortunate events that have unfolded thus far. Ato tables the discussion and prioritizes looking for food. Beyond the flame walls, Takumi's group wasn't able to find any food and eventually searched for shelter as a severe storm picked up. Takumi is knocked unconscious and has an unsettling dream-induced memory of Kadoa asking what he would do if she had forgotten about him. An unknown amount of time later, he's found by a creature resembling Sirei. Where will we find our protagonist next?
Day 26. Day 27. 28! ... Oh, I'm back home. Fantastic. Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in a bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right, though. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click, and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior. You sound cute.
Ah,
feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sidai. Who are you? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I am not the Honorable Sidai. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to Last Defense Academy. Honorable, said I? Second to last? You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I am surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapse out in the wilderness.
Huh?
You mean, you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man, face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy, lickety-split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. I still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last defense academy, didn't you? What is this place and who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. They were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. Well, you were passed out for like 3 days. And you probably haven't eaten since the 23rd day, except for that one apple we found in the wild. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat, but I just shoveled one onigiri after another, desperate to sate my hunger. It does my heart good to see a young'un enjoying their food, so... But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. What others? The other students of this academy are dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy? Like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this.
Ah.
I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. I guess we'll walk there? Yeah, because the map's unavailable. Oh, I ran past the door. Is the gym on the first floor? Walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. It was similar to last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. First floor. Ooh. Ship themed. Parking lot. A parking lot? We don't have a parking lot. We have a garage. Gym. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who?
Ooh, new cast members.
Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up.
Excuse me?
Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking! Go on, do it!
I am assuming it's the green tomato that's talking to me like that.
Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide! I demand proper gratitude!
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
She's just as extra as, Narumi.
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior.
Ooh.
You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. Same here.
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
I'm sorry, a dread disease?
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like.
Oh, that's not what a migraine is.
Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. My grain! My grain! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
Pardon? What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease?
She's so innocent.
Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
Ah, of course, the green tomato told her this.
As you can see, Kyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Squeamish. Okay. Hi, Banana. Welcome back, Tommy.
Hey, how's it going?
Why do you have an eye patch like that? I mean, otherwise I like his
You're
aesthetic.
an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
Experimented on?
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do.
His face kind of looks cracked on one side.
We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
Oh.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level.
You're a little weird. Everyone's weird here. Thanks for the hydrate.
The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you?
I want to go home now.
This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Oh, noble.
Bow your head, peasant!
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
It's a giant green tomato.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member, but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
Is she the one that hit me upside the head with a pipe?
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too.
Well, now I want to meet her.
And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Dude.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Sumino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here.
How far are each campus away from each other?
But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges. Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
He doesn't know what happened to Sirei. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. Yeah, he's dead?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
No! When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast, I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Oh my god, she looks so cute!
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere. Ah, it's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karuha.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karuha! You're all right? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karuha.
And why do you keep calling me Karuha? I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karuha person you keep talking about.
But you have her face and her voice.
My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Nozomi? She's not Karuha? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle's a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha. Now stop fooling around and you got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jomonji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I'm not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jomonji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshika, you'll be doing the world a favor by separating the soap's head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have even heard of this Karua you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not? They're all saying this girl isn't Karua. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What's going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry. I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it after being knocked out, and you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurata. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. She has a cat on her sleeve. With a flourish, Kyoshika finally sheathed her sword and breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway?
Oh.
Yeah, the girls here can be kind of intense. Gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You were letting it all hang out. This is a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what we're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Well, sit down, because it's a long story. Oh, right. I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we've been through in the last few weeks. About Sirae being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Hiruko taking over as leader, then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies only to be caught in the storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Yoshika. Useless. Together with the holy Jumanji sword, I am the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Karua and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be?
Oh.
Good grief. I think all this info's been too much for Nico. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal. Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of whacks on the head from Kudata, Nico finally seemed to regain his senses.
Wow!
The Honorable Sire? Killed? Dismembered even? How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning Swore will be even harder than we anticipated. The Holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Sire, my Honorable Sire, how can this be? And you quit your blubbering or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last defense academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... How does it go? Yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well? And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects with this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sire tell you? This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I've put my foot in it. If the Honorable Sire didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such an underhanded tactics, have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. The Honorable Sire would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. That's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Sire's gone, right? So, what's the problem? No. It doesn't work that way. Superior officers' orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death? Sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization, maybe? And whatever's in the dispense room is the key to defeating it. For them. I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh, no, we have a revivomatic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones or the revivomatic to be of use. By now, they've probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be. Moko? Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro. A most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily, so I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter, and on the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That's true, even if I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters. Even her? Padua, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel. How many times are we gonna do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities, there's a lot of serious stuff going on here. The Kadoa I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course. Sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We're all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying round to fight the good fight and whatnot. That, and you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Wow, it sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Is something wrong? No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. She and Padua may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities, though. So, what are you gonna do now, Takumi? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking on you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more exposed than that. You feel me? Was that a threat? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? You mean I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, you can be there in less than a day. I'm sorry, can I get more information on this transport method? What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What? Like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. That was meant to be classified information. Can't say anything around you, can I? I'm just gonna ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her, too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right. Thanks. That'd be a big help.
Isn't that taking hospitality too far?
Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny page's reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable Sirei will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Sirei was the one in charge of everything before? Forget the others, stay with the waifu? I don't know. I guess she's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not gonna answer. When are you going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together, too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Karuha or not. Like, does she remember a time before she was here? I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karuha again, and now... Hey, peasant! Take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozomi. Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immorality. I wanted to say immortality. What? No, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this lech casting his sploosh spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of danger. Well, this stinks.
Oh.
Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Are you hitting on me? Maybe after you come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite, give you a relaxing massage. That sounds fantastic.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to this room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. This cast is weird. Ciao, Tommy. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind. Nozomi. She even has a mole under her left eye. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Karuha could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. The assassin and your crazy girl are a match? Oh my gosh, imagine them meeting each other. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Karuha would probably be freaking out if she were here now. And if she really were Karuha, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I'd been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her, alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with the Revivomatic anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Here I go. Mustering up the courage, I made my way towards the door. But right as my hand fell on the doorknob... An alarm? There was no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren and flashing lights I'd seen and heard so many times before. I mean, I have to fight with a party of people I have never controlled before. Enemy attack? The invaders are coming.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Suddenly, I was in a fight or flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. Oh! I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or the place. Are you gonna fight with us, Takumi? Uh-huh. I kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... Yeah, of course. I can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Huh? Well, yeah. Naturally. That's the reason I'm here, after all. Why is her avatar sweating so much? I'm leaning towards the amnesia theory because Karuo was used to have like a physical reaction every time an alarm would blare. It's up to all of us to fight to keep humanity safe. Karuo is more timid than most people, a real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line, she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but I've never liked sirens ever since I was little. Uh-huh?
I don't like sirens.
But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Nozomi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right. Let's go. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. There's too many similarities. Oh my goodness. Good gracious, another enemy attack. Everybody remain calm. Say the thing to her. I'll be your daddy. Oh, the other thing. Sorry. You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me, it's just... we've barely had time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. That includes you too, Mr. Sumino. Before we start, I just want to check. Can your Revive-O-Matic bring me back if I die out there? Oh, yes, the DNA records are shared between two schools. It'll work for any student from either academy. The same goes for the ones at the main campus. Okay, good. It looks like this could be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there and no wall to keep them out. Our weaker defenses make us an easier target. They're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at the last defense academy. Time for another round of meaningless killings. You'll break my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The Tokyo residential complex is depending on us. Nico, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle's over. Have it ready by the time I get back.
As you wish.
Kashiwa mochi and kombucha tea for me, please. As you wish. You're such an old lady, Kyoshika. Why don't you try some maritosi for a change? Mary what? Who, you never heard of maritoso? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Oh, of course I know it. I've tasted upon them many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just from looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we'll still have a school to come back to. Don't worry, we can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Too many similarities.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle? Initiate!
Whoa! That was a beautiful bodysuit. I love that there was the focus on her. Well, sorry. I mean, both of them, but you know what I mean. Now what does everybody do? I'm sorry, does Tomato Child have a shovel?
Is everyone ready to begin? Miss Kirifuji, is your artificial class armor working all right?
Artificial? Yeah, focus on that body. I mean, what?
Yes, no problems here.
Artificial class armor?
Yes, it's a long story, but mine is a little different from yours.
Different how?
It's not real. She wasn't a candidate, y'all. Okay, what do you do? Recovers 3 HP to structures within 8 spaces when used. That's special crafting.
Kneel before me!
Kudata is a defender specializing in base defense. She can use craft to make devices that operate automatically every turn. Whenever her specialist skill, special crafting, is activated, 3 HP is restored to any device that's placed in the surrounding 8 spaces. Repair the barrier generator and defend the base. That's handy.
Miss Osuzuki can craft special traps.
She's like a witch.
They are quite useful for gaining an advantage in a defensive battle.
Who are you explaining this to?
The player.
Huh? Who?
Ugh, it doesn't matter. You peasants need to protect me at all costs. I will exterminate the invaders with my superior firepower!
Okay, what about you? Attack +2 against enemies with status effects.
I'm good to go.
Yugamu is an attacker specializing in status abnormalities. He automatically gains attack +2 when attacking an enemy with a status abnormality from his specialist skill, Special Biology.
Killing out in the open like this just doesn't sit right with me. Murder's supposed to be a private, intimate experience. And here I am, doing it in front of everyone. I feel so dirty. Everyone, look away. I don't want you to see me like this. Don't look at me.
You're so weird.
No. Wait. Look at me. I want your burning, judgmental gazes to sink into my very soul.
Okay, buddy, make up your mind. What about you?
Locked and loaded!
Nozomi is a support specialist that can heal and protect allies. There is a healing unit. It exists. In addition to being able to heal HP, status abnormalities, and fatigue, she's the only one capable of removing stun. What? When her specialist skill, Special Health, is activated, 1 HP is restored to all allies in the surrounding 8 spaces.
Ah, yes. I forgot to explain about Miss Kirifuji. For most of you, your battle gear is a representation of your willpower, channeled through the medium of hemoanima. However, Miss Kirifuji is a special case. For whatever reason, her abilities haven't developed in quite the same way. As such, she has to make do with artificial substitutes.
I only have a little hemoanima, so I can't manifest class armor or weapons or use specialist skills on my own. If Nigo hadn't made these to supplement my abilities, I wouldn't be able to fight at all.
Oh, it's just a little something I'd been working on in my spare time. I honestly never expected anyone would have to use them. But don't take young Miss Kirifuji lightly. Her attacks still pack plenty of punch. The Revive-O-Matic won't work for her, though. So I'd ask you to help her to retreat if things get dicey.
So she can't die, got it.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Did I mention she's a fine strategist? Even without big flashy attacks, she's turned the tide of battle in our favor countless times. I must admit, it is a trifle odd that the Hemo Anima doesn't work for Miss Kirifuji like it does for everyone else. I've never seen anything like it before. But such anomalies are bound to come up now and then, statistically speaking, and it wouldn't be right for us to discriminate against her for being different.
Anyway, that's enough talk. We need to concentrate on the battle.
I have one more person to ask about. Wait, recovers 1 HP to allies within 8 spaces when user moves. Attack +2 against lone enemies.
Onward!
Kyoshika is an attacker that can deal heavy damage to lone enemies. Enemies are lone when there are no other enemies in the adjacent spaces in any cardinal direction. Her specialist skill, Special Bushido, automatically gives her attack +2 when she attacks a lone enemy.
Holy Jumanji sword! Let us unleash chaos on the battlefield together! By my hand, evil shall be cast down! Nin, nin, nin.
Miss Magadori, I don't know how to break this to you, but the Nin Nin chant is for ninja, not samurai.
I think you're mistaken, Nigo. This is the traditional technique of the hidden village where I trained.
Uh-huh.
Hidden villages are also a ninja thing.
Well, maybe she's a ninja samurai. Have you ever thought about that?
I can't wait. Stinks, doesn't it? I'm good to go.
I've got this!
Leave it to me. Banzai!
Skills with armor piercing will damage both armor and HP, which I should have.
Let us begin. Nen Nen! I've got you!
Ready when you are.
Go here.
Yeah! I'm exhausted. Not bad.
I'll put an end to this! Unsightly beast!
Time for me to move. Does this do it for you? I'm good to go. How about this? You make a lovely corpse.
Onward! Flash!
Oh no.
Can't. Not. Like this.
I can't wait.
Oh no, I can't hit that thing. Sad.
2 arms! This is my true power!
I'm burnt out!
Whenever you're ready.
Fire bullet that heals all allies within range. Fire bullet that paralyzes enemies. So, okay, she's very defensive.
Let's get to the killing. This hurts. I can't wait. I'm good to go. Experiment time. Such a beautiful death. Let's get to the killing. How about this? You make a love. Time for me to move. I'll kill them all.
Oh, there's two ways.
Kill the rest for me.
I've got this! You insect!
Back to the front line.
Welcome back.
Looking good, Takumi. You're quite the seasoned fighter, huh? You've been doing this long?
Probably not as long as you guys.
Besides, if we're talking seasoned fighters, she acts like these battles are something routine. Almost normal. Maybe it's the weird armor, but the way she moves is just so detached, so emotionless. Maybe she's a robot! The Kadoa I know would never act like that. Not in a million years. I guess I really was.
Look sharp, everyone! The next wave is on its way! According to these readings, they're strong. I think they have a commander with them.
Right. Oh! Oh, hi. It looks fast and sharp.
Oh, for the love of murder. Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
It's a different commander than the one that took Moko away.
Its malice positively chokes the air. The holy Jumanji sword yearns to be set loose on it.
Ugh! What a vulgar little abomination! Standing there so defiantly! Don't you know who I am? You are in the presence of an old Suzuki! Get on your knees and show some respect!
Keep it up, everybody! You must not let the Academy fall!
Got it. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
That commander's high agility makes it tricky to catch.
Tricky to catch.
Miss Osuzuki's traps would of course work, but defensive devices could be effective as well. You should try them out.
Okay. You can now use strategic materials or items. These are traps you can use to defend the base as well as enhancements that will boost your stats. Strategic materials can be used without consuming AP or becoming fatigued and are fully replenished for each battle. Darumar and Gorillas prioritize attacking set objects, so putting them down metal fences is highly effective for protection. You can also use them to cordon off enemies. Ooh. How? Oh, why?
I've got this. This should do it.
I'll put an end to this! This is what you deserve!
I've got this. Leave it to me.
Let us begin.
Nin Nin! I've got you! Onward!
I'm good to go.
I'm exhausted.
Time for me to move.
Like, literally move.
Let's go.
Let us begin. Banzai!
Not half bad. I'm
Nice.
My turn at last. You'll go no further. Make way. Let's try one of these.
I'm prepped and ready. I've got you.
Thank you.
Onward!
Oh boy, you have a lot of HP. When were we afflicted with bleed?
I
Oh,
can't
rip.
die here.
Damn it!
I'll never surrender.
I still got fight in me.
My turn! Let's do this!
I can't reach you.
I've got this!
Let's get to the killing.
Don't you dare underestimate me.
Good to go! Not bad!
I can't wait. This hurts. Time for me to move. Does this do it for you? Such I can't wait. How about this? Time for me to move. I'll kill them all!
I'm okay.
Are you sure you're okay?
I still got fight in me.
Here.
You had this coming. Don't you dare underestimate me. I still got fight in me.
Can't use that. Cool.
Here we go! That's it!
Don't you dare dare underestimate me!
You're stunned.
Let's do this!
How irritating!
You're stunned. You're fatigued. Fantastic.
Defense! Defense!
I'll never surrender! I've got your back.
Thank you.
I can still fight! Playing it safe!
Let's go!
Are you in defensive? You're stunned.
My turn!
Oh, dang.
Not gonna cut it!
Stubborn, aren't they?
Woohoo!
You're stunned.
I'll put an end to this! Uncouth baboon!
I won't give in! I can still fight!
Oh, I can't reach you. Shh.
Let's go! Take that! All right, here we go!
Ah!
I can't believe I'm the one who got killed.
Say when!
No, I can't do that. Maybe I can.
Still not
We'll
fighting
find
me.
out. Okay.
My turn! Harder! Good to go!
Here.
Gotcha!
I won't give in! I've got you!
Thanks! Let's do this!
Oh, you're still gonna live. Dang it. Oh no, leave her alone!
I'll never surrender! I'll patch you up!
I need her
I
to
can still
go away.
fight!
Don't you dare underestimate me! You had this coming!
My turn! That's
3 units left. I have 2 units left.
Let's do this!
Right here.
Gotcha! Take care
And then
of the
go
I'll
heal
rest.
never
her.
surrender!
Go heal him.
I'll help!
I owe you. Ready when you are. Take this!
Ow. Do it again.
I've got this.
7 HP.
good.
Oh, yes, done your quick counter. Let's go.
I'd like to see them try that again.
Welcome back. Give it to Takumi. Give the kill to Takumi. My man deserves it. Nozomi is unable to control her anima and cannot deal the finishing blow.
Somebody has to do it. This is it. You're finished.
Dang. Those scenes are always so intense. Takumi Sumino's Hemo Anima was boosted, special attack +1, voltage gain 10%. Still getting S's. Okay. Amazing! Absolutely marvelous! Splendid work, everyone. Thanks to your efforts, second to last Defense Academy will stand firm for another day, and you saved my bacon, too. Yes, we should be safe for now. Oh, please. I didn't even have to use a third of my full power, and this isn't even my final form. I still have 8 transformations left. Pop quiz, Kyoshika. If I used 2/3 of my full power, how many transformations would I have left? Oro? Let me see. If a third left, 8 more, and 3 times 8 is 21, then... Oh, how sweet it is to watch country bumpkins struggling with basic arithmetic. I am not a bumpkin. Math just happens to be my worst subject. Now then, I'd say you deserve a victory party after such an intense battle. How about that Muritoso I promised you? Oh yes, a Moritoso party for my little superstars. That's a go. Right, let's get back to the school and... The next moment, the air around us seemed to warp and pulse. Hi?
Parupigo Armory. Dimoron 2. Evone Duke!
Wave 3? Oh.
Another commander? How did it get here so fast?
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Oh, that's a biggin. Oh, that's a biggin. Did it just use blood power? It totally
That
did.
thing's power is off the charts. I've never seen an invader this strong before. Don't underestimate it, whatever you do. There's no telling how dangerous it could be.
My turn at last. Kneel before me. This will show them. I got this. This is what you deserve. My turn at last.
Oh, you can't move that far. Okay, cool.
Let us begin. You've left yourself open! Choo-choo ball!
99?
It's charging up an attack. It's going to be a big one. Everybody, you must take it out. Post haste.
Oh We're gonna die.
Good to go.
I'm good to go.
Wait a minute.
2 arms! This should hinder them. Onward! Banzai! Leave it to me. Nen nen!
This has to be scripted. This has to be scripted.
This can't be happening. We couldn't even scratch it.
Tell me about it. I haven't struck out this bad since my last speed dating session.
Such power seems impossible.
Why isn't it finishing us off?
Maybe it knows we can just come back. Or maybe we're not even worth its time anymore.
We can't give up. We have to stop it.
Don't! Nozomi! It's too strong. You'd only be throwing your life away. And you're the only one of us who can't be brought back.
Never mind about me. What about humanity? If that thing gets into the defense room.
How are things going out there, troops?
Very bad.
Not good, Nigo. We're still alive, but barely hanging on.
That new commander just entered the school. We couldn't stop it. It's only a matter of time before it reaches the defense room.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Give it up! We don't stand a chance against a monster like that!
Any ideas, Nigo? If you've got some kind of last resort up your sleeve, now'd be the time to use it.
Just run.
Huh?
We can't give up. We're the only ones who can...
It's quite all right, Miss Kirifuji. You see, the defense room at this academy
Is it fake? A red herring?
is empty.
That too?
Huh? What do you mean, empty?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all this time, but it was imperative that you believed the stakes here were genuine. It was a necessary evil to help our plan succeed.
You lied to us? Then what are we even doing here? Explain yourself!
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
I guess we're bringing this colorful cast of characters back to the main campus with us.
Last Defense Academy?
We always intended for you to go there and join the others eventually. That's what the school bus is for. We're just moving that schedule forward a little. Now, get on the bus and get out of here. You must protect what's in the defense room. The real one. You are humanity's last hope. Never forget that.
What about you, Nigo?
I shall play my part to the very end. I can't very well let this creature catch wind of the plan.
But what are you going to do?
To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sire to guide you.
So, are you gonna come with us?
But I know you'll be all right in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission.
Nigo!
This is where we part. You, I, and second to last Defense Academy. Fare you well.
Aw. Oh, there's fire extinguishers on the bus. Who's driving?